Good morning, guys. Good morning. How are you doing? How are you doing? So, first of all, as always, let me ask you if you're bearish or bullish for today. So, today I have a really clear bias, to be honest. And I will go through my reasoning behind my bias. So, first, starting at all of the indices again on the daily time frame, as always, or most of the time. So, as we can see, yesterday we spooled higher, and looking back, it didn't surprise me, to be honest. I'm overall on the higher time frame very bearish, but I'm going to show you why it didn't surprise me that we went higher yesterday. But for today, I'm clearly bearish, and I'm going to tell you now why. First of all, as you can see here on the daily time frame, we have a SMT. So we took out today the high of Friday on NQ, but on ES and YM we didn't. As you can see here, I've noted it. So the second thing, why it didn't surprise me why we went where we went yesterday, is the unfilled opening range gap, the remaining portion of the unfilled opening range gap of Friday. As you can see here, on Friday we had an opening range gap closing here on Thursday and opening up here on Friday. And we didn't close it completely to the upside on the regular trading hours on Friday. So a portion of that remained unfilled. And as you can see here, we're still on the regular trading hours. We filled that in exactly yesterday. So that was beautiful. But I was not looking for longs, to be honest, yesterday, so I didn't take any trades. But like I said, I didn't want to be too biased yesterday, but today that also gives me confidence that we might go lower today, since we filled that in yesterday and we don't have any more business to do to the upside. There's only one unfilled opening range gap, I think, from the 26th of February, we have an unfilled opening range gap, but we didn't attempt to fill that in until now. So it could be that we leave it open. So yeah, that's that. And also we already took out yesterday's high, so that's also for me a thing why I would anticipate us going lower today, because as I said, the business on the highs on to the upside is already done. The only thing I could see us do is maybe on YM fill that daily SIBI. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. So maybe we get an SMT at the highs there. I don't know, let's see. But it could be reasonable as well that we leave that open. And yeah. What do we have as well? What do we have as well? Yeah, we are also above the new week open, which we have right here on all the indices. So that's beautiful as well. And also all the lows from yesterday, the Asia low, the London low, the AM session low, they're all intact from yesterday. When we drop down to a lower time frame, we can see that here. Oh, I will go to a different. Yes, we can see that here when we go to the 5-minute chart. Yeah, that's the Asia low from yesterday. That's the London low from yesterday. And here we have the New York AM low from yesterday. So it would be reasonable for me that we take out even yesterday's low today. Let's see. And I really have to show you guys very soon my simplest way to determine the bias for today. But more on that on a different video. But it's the 20-minute time frame again, like I told you yesterday. So yeah, I'm going to go more in depth on this concept in, I think, one of the next 3 videos I will drop. So stay tuned for that. Also, today we opened at the upper quadrant of the daily range. Will that be a factor to ignore in this case? Yes, I have noted this as well, but one thing I would say to that is that we already took out previous day's high. So the possibility to take out even more highs is very, very low, since on NQ we already took out 2 daily highs. So I really like to look where we opened up on the daily range if we didn't take out any highs or lows of the previous day. So then it's very high probability that we take out the high, for example. So imagine we didn't take out any highs today, but we still opened up in the upper quadrant of yesterday's daily range. Then it would be very, very high probability for us to take out the previous day's high. So since we also have an SMT at the highs on the daily time frame, I'm not completely ignoring that, but there are more factors that are telling me we're bearish. Yeah, of course. Yes, let me see if we have anything else. So I'm always weighting out the probabilities of us being bearish or bullish, and if we are very unclear, then I'm not too biased like yesterday. But today I have many more factors of us going to go bearish than bullish. So yeah, like a pro and con list, you could say it like that. Yeah, let's look also how we are going to gap. I think we're going to gap lower. If we go to the regular trading hours, now we are at 24,934. 24,934. Wait, what? 950. Yeah, we're not going to have a big opening range gap. So yeah, that's also good. Do we have news today? I don't think so. I checked yesterday. No, we don't have red folder news today. But keep in mind that we have CPI tomorrow. So, yeah, but that still doesn't mean that we will not have a good price action today, but still keep that in mind. We can expect that 1 hour inverse FVG respect here. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour. You mean this one, right? At 3 a.m. Yeah, we could respect this one. Good observation. So we already closed below it. So if we stay bearish, we should respect that, yes. So, yeah, me as well. I think we already have the high for today. So if we are bearish and if we show weakness, then I don't really want to see us take out the high we formed today. Yeah, if you have any questions, then you can ask. I think I covered everything for today. Let's see in the chat. 67% are bearish, 33% are bullish. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, I'm also bearish. I'm going to stay with you here a little bit longer for like 5 to 10 minutes. But I covered everything. So, are we above, below? Yeah. Yeah. Great. So I really could see this move to the upside be the manipulation we have for this week. But let's see. Let's see what the market is giving us today. Let's see. We respect 1 hour FVG and can go up to yesterday bullish leg, fib retracement of 0.5 or 0.618. So you say, okay, let's go to the 1 hour time frame. You mean this one right here, this bullish FVG? Yeah, I look at the FVGs, but I don't give them too much power over my bias. So, yeah. Because yes, we have here, if you mean this one, a bullish FVG, yes. But you also have to keep in mind that we already know in New York session yesterday. Oh, okay. New York session yesterday. You mean this one at 10 a.m.? $24,600 level. Oh, now I see what you mean. Because that's the midpoint. Yeah, we could go there. That would be a reasonable retracement. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now we understand each other. Yeah, that of course can be a reasonable retracement to the downside. 50%. But yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just move a little bit to the downside and then consolidate, since we have CPI tomorrow, and then tomorrow we take out the lows and drop even lower. Could be. We see. But even if we only drop from where we are at right now to the midpoint of the range to the upside, it's still a pretty good range to trade. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's that for today. I don't have anything much more to cover. So if there are not any more questions, then I will end the stream right there. I will wait one more minute if anybody wants to ask something. Because there also is the 6th March first presented FEG. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have the, or do I? That's this one. Ah, yeah, that's right. That's right. There's the first presented FEG. Yeah, that's true. Plus we also have the new week open from previous weeks at that level as well. So yes, you're right. That's a pretty decent level we could go to. Okay, so guys, that's it for today. We'll talk tomorrow again. And yeah, I'm going to keep you up to date on the Telegram channel. I really try to post more in there, but yeah. Other than that, I wish you a very good trading session and good luck, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.